Happening tomorrow, NASA says its historic Artemis One mission is ready to launch to the moon and back. The Artemis team is targeting liftoff to happen tomorrow from NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida, sometime between 5:33 a.m. and 7:33 a.m. our time. We're expecting the 322-foot tall rocket and Orion spacecraft to soar into outer space. Orion is expected to travel further than any spacecraft built for humans has ever flown. And here to discuss is Gerald McKeegan from Oakland's Chabot Space and Science Center. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Good morning.
Oh, Gerald, you and I both know this is a major moment in space exploration. You yourself have studied outer space for many, many years. How are you feeling about this mission?
Well, after 50 years, we're finally getting back to the moon. So we are really excited to see this. The Artemis One mission will hopefully take off tomorrow morning at 8:33 or between 8:33 and 10:33. We're still watching the weather. It's not ideal weather, but right now they have a 70% chance of launch. And, you know, the spacecraft is going to go into a parking orbit around the Earth, and then we'll do a transfer out to the moon. And the Orion capsule will spend about 42 days orbiting the moon and then returning back to Earth and splashing down in the Pacific Ocean off the coast of California.
That's so exciting, really historic stuff. And as you mentioned, the first flight in 50 years or so. And the times you mentioned, that was Eastern Pacific, or rather Eastern Standard
Eastern time.
Yeah,
that's right.
Okay.
So 5:33 Bay Area time. So.
Yeah, we want to clarify for our Bay Area viewers. So, you know, Gerald, what's interesting to me, too, is that with this first launch, there's no crew on board, right?
That's correct. This is a shakedown cruise for the full configuration for eventually launching astronauts to the moon. So you're right, the Orion capsule, which would normally carry a crew of 4, is going to be empty, and it's going to be all remote control. But this is a test flight to make sure that this brand new launch vehicle, the biggest launch vehicle that NASA has ever built, the Space Launch System, that and the Orion capsule and the service module, everything works. And I'm going to do a 42-day test, and if it all works out, then that'll be you know, the first step in a series of 3 flights culminating in a landing by astronauts at the lunar South Pole in 2025.
And Gerald, to my understanding, there are a few items that are on board, right? I think that the NASA team, they were also introducing a Snoopy plushie to indicate something.
For weightlessness, yes. Yeah, they're going to have a Snoopy plushie inside there to kind of float around inside the capsule and you know, see how it responds to the weightless environment during the flight. Another thing they're going to have on board is 10 CubeSats. These are small little satellites that the booster stage will release right after the translunar injection burn, and these are just little satellites. You know, satellites that are only a few feet high, and they have 10 of them that they're going to release.
Oh, incredible. And I just want to point out, too, because we were talking about Snoopy, you yourself are a recipient of the NASA Silver Snoopy Award for your distinguished engineering support back in 1988. So really cool stuff.
Right. Yeah, that was during the return to flight after the Challenger accident in 1986. NASA went through quite an operation to return the space shuttle to flight operations, and I was involved with that, and I received a Silver Snoopy Award from the NASA Astronaut Office.
And, you know, fast forward now with the Artemis missions. Walk us through the goal here. To my understanding, the eventual plan is to get us to Mars?
That's the long-range plan. Yeah, this is kind of the first step in what they're calling the Moon to Mars operation. So they'll launch and land on the moon, set up a base eventually on the moon, and that will be kind of the training ground for an eventual mission to Mars. So that's the
Wow.
ultimate goal, is to get to Mars.
Wow.
And this is going to be a very interesting mission. It's very different from the Apollo missions. The spacecraft is going to orbit in a unusual orbit. It's what's called a distant retrograde orbit. So it's kind of orbiting backwards. They're going to at times be down just 60 miles above the surface of the moon, and at other times be more than 30,000 miles away from the moon. So it's going to be a very unusual orbit, and very good test for this entire launch system before they put astronauts in it in 2024. They're going to do an orbital mission with astronauts on board, and then hopefully in 2025 land astronauts at the south pole of the moon.
Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for that insight there. And my last quick question here for you is, we know that the Vice President, Kamala Harris, she just paid a visit to Chabot, talking about the future of commercial space travel. So how far do you think we are from a day when we can simply just book a flight to the moon or Mars?
Well, I think we're pretty far away yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still got a ways to
you can
go.
now book a flight if you've got the money. You can book a flight, a suborbital flight. But in terms of going to the moon or Mars, I think we're decades away from that happening. This is not an easy thing to do, to go to Mars or go to the moon. So I think a long way off yet. So, there's some interesting things about this mission that relate to the Bay Area.
Mm-hmm.
The heat shield on the Orion capsule was developed at Ames Research Center, and the landing sites that eventually they're going to land at on the South Pole. Right now, they've selected 13 possible sites, and some of those are going to be investigated by the Viper rover, which is being developed also at Ames Research Center. And Chabot Space and Science Center is the visitor center for Ames, so you can go to Chabot and actually see a full-size scale model of the Viper rover and get an idea of what that's going to do.
Wow, that's absolutely incredible. And Ames is actually where I went to space camp when I was about 13 years old.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, Gerald,
I did it myself.
Oh, wonderful. It's wonderful to meet an alumni
three
from
times,
that program.
in fact.
I'm certainly not surprised. So wonderful speaking with you this morning, Gerald McKeegan from the Chabot Space Center in Oakland. We appreciate your insight this morning.
All right. Have a good morning.
All right, we'll be right back.